Scott, you held them to 89 points, 35% shooting. What was the difference defensively tonight?
We made them miss shots. Yeah, we made them miss shots. We were contesting the three-point line, and we were doing a good job of staying in front of the basketball. And I thought our weak side was locked in, and we didn't have against this team. If you relax for 4 or 5 seconds in any given shot clock, you're going to give up open shot. And I thought our guys were locked in for the entire shot clock until they took the shot, and then we rebounded the ball much better.
Coach Brooks, can you talk about the physicality of tonight's game?
I've been talking about it all series. We just want to make sure that we just play basketball. And I thought that's what we've been trying to do. And our job is to play, my job as a coach, and the referee's job is to control the game. And that's all I have to say. I think when you play in the playoffs and you're fighting for something special, you're gonna play with passion. And I have no complaints on either team if they're playing with passion within the rules. I thought we did a good job of playing good defense with our feet, like we've all been told to do that as a young age, and we were playing defense with our hands up, again, like we've been told at a young age.
Scott, over here. Kelly's reaction immediately after getting leveled by Olynyk, did his reaction surprise you, and do you think that was in retaliation for even more elbows or plays?
You know, one, I think we got to control our emotions. That we can't respond that way. But when you get hit in the head a few times, I mean, we're very competitive guys out there. We have two teams are very competitive. But if you keep getting hit in the head, you might respond that way, and I think that's what he did. I'm not saying that was the right thing to do. We have to focus on playing basketball. We can't control what they're doing. We just have to control within our game plan and stay focused. I haven't talked to him. Definitely will talk to him. We got to keep our control, and you know, you got to let the referees call those calls. And at that particular time, they did call the right call.
Coach, after the last game, you talked about Bojan. You wanted to get him more minutes after him only playing 8 minutes last game. What did you see from him tonight that allowed him to take advantage of some of Boston's more inexperienced wing players?
Well, I thought I made a smart move for a change. I gave him some more minutes. I guess I should have been on Twitter a lot longer, a few games ago, right? He's a good player. You know, I made a mistake. I only played him 8 minutes. But the way the game was going, we were up. Things were going good. We had a chance to win the game. He's been in a lot of big games. He's made a lot of big shots, and he's done that for us this year. But going into this game, I was focused on making sure that we were going to get him good looks, and he was going to get early opportunities. And give him credit. He stepped up and made some big shots for us.
Scott, the 22-0 run in the first quarter after you're tied at 12, the significance of that for this team, considering that you couldn't hold big leads in games 1 and 2.
Well, we talked about that this morning in our shoot-around. You know, we were up 12, and then we started doing things uncharacteristics, breaking sets, bad screens, bad passes, and then we did the same thing in the third quarter. We had a tough foul with Keith going out, and you know, we're up 14 at that time. You have to close out quarters, and I thought we did a better job. We made some adjustments, and I thought that worked, and it helped us get the lead. But we wanted to do that. You know, last game, it wasn't the end of the world. We played at their building, had a chance to win. You know, or made a competitive first game. The second game, we came within 1 shot from winning the game, and we knew going into this game we could beat this team. We beat them many times on our home floor this year, twice. So I thought we just played a good solid basketball game.
Steve Belpet, Boston Herald. Scott,
Hey, Steve.
how much of Isaiah's night was your guys' adjustments, or just the way you guys played him?
He had a bad night. You know, he had a bad shooting night. Brad had one last game. It happens. I mean, I know it's surprising that when it happens to him because he's one of the best players in the league. I think we did a little bit of, we did some things that I felt that gave us a better chance to lock in, but he missed some shots and he struggled for a change, but I think you can't have a great game every night. He's a championship player that will probably bounce back, and we're going to try our best to do the same thing Sunday.
Joseph Pavone, WEI.com and CLNS Media. Scott, talk about Otto Porter and what he brought to the table tonight and what he does for you night in and night out.
He's a winner. He's a winner. We're building our team on guys with high character that care about winning, and he's one of them. He's a young, developing player. I thought he's developed this past season as the season went on. He's not just a spot-up shooter. He's one of the best at doing it. But we're trying to expand his game, and he's going to keep improving defensively. He can rebound, and I thought tonight he was locked in and making sure that we were going to execute he was going to execute his part of every play. And they put Thomas on him, and we had some good looks down low. And 6'9", he can shoot over guys, most two guards.
Scott, what did you see from Mahimi tonight?
He just gave us some energy. He gave us a lift. He's a big body that knows how to play. He's been a champion a few times in this league. He understands angles. He understands winning plays, and he protects the rim. He's big. He's long, big hands, long arms, and he just knows how to play. And when you're coming off a calf injury, you never really know quite sure because you try to push it as much as you can in practice, but it's not the same as a game, and let alone a playoff game, let alone you're down 2-0. But give credits to our staff, our medical team, and Jan for coming back. He's wanted to do this for the last couple of games, and we're just no, and we're like, no. But I'm glad he came back. I'm glad we waited, and hopefully he feels better tomorrow or feels good tomorrow and comes back Sunday.
Scott, Craig Hoffman, 106.7 The Fan. How much did you balance the attacking of Isaiah like you did in the second quarter versus running the things that your players are comfortable with? So the balance between attacking a matchup that you particularly like versus running the things that you normally run offensively?
Well, I think we were good for a moment, and then they made some adjustments, and then they were loading up the key, and then we probably went to it maybe 2 possessions too long, but it was working. And then we went away from it and just started playing the way we want. We wanted to throw a few more different sets in and get some more bodies moving and go from side to side, and I thought we did a better job with that. Even though we've scored enough points to win both games there. But it would just look different. And another thing we did, we took care of the basketball tonight.
Coach, besides Bojan and Sheldon, you guys only shot 2 of 16 from 3, but had 56 paint points. And overall this season, relative to last series, you guys have been doing more work in the paint. Has it been a concerted effort to take advantage of that matchup?
Yeah, I think when your shot's not falling, and I think our guys have understand that, if your shot's not falling, there's other ways to impact the game. Every coach prefers it on the defensive end, but every player prefers it, trying to score points. And we've done it both ways. We've done it on the defensive end when our threes weren't falling, and then we attacked the basket. And that's what you have to do. Your shots are not always going to fall, but you can help your team score by setting a good screen, by making a quick pass, or hard cut, drawing an extra defender. And I thought if you do that, the game kind of rewards yourself, and you can and the shots start to fall for you. But it starts on the defensive end. I thought tonight our defense on all their players were really good. All right, you guys have a good night.